Good morning, guys. What's going on? Everybody's having a good day, getting ready to get started. Just getting the charts ready to rock and roll here so we can jump into those. Yesterday, non-event day for me. I didn't take any trades. No trades yesterday. I waited around, looked at some charts and stuff, but nothing really screamed to trade me. So I sat on my hands yesterday. First day, I think it's the first day of the year that I haven't had a trade. So, I'm pretty happy with that discipline, of course. So give me a minute here, guys. Let me start sending out some tweets and stuff. Let everybody know we're live. In the meanwhile, I'll start gathering your tickers and stuff you want to go over today. I'll be happy to go over those with you. Sorry, guys. Had to sneeze. And again. All right, guys. One more second here, and we'll start jumping into that. Just letting everybody know we're live. Oops. Good morning, Dwayne. Kevin, good morning. Investor Broker Consulting, good morning. Morning, guys. Glad to have you on here. All right. All right, guys. I think we're ready to rock and roll. So the SPY really starting to dwindle down a little bit here and making smaller, like intraday candles. Slightly smaller, still a huge range. Look at the massive sell-off it had yesterday, right at the close. Very similar to the one I had on Friday. Look at Friday sell-off. So that's pretty interesting action. Got to keep eyes on that. All right, so Peloton. All right, first one up to bat. Let's go ahead and take a look at that one. Peloton had a little dip this morning here in pre-market to 26. Surprising little sell-off there in pre-market. It broke underneath that $28 level. Yesterday, we talked about this one, and we even put it on the watch list for a hold of the $28 level, and it held it beautifully. Really nice multi-point bounce from that level. All the way back here, 31.20s. And then in pre-market today was holding up that level nicely. And it broke down. Look what happens once it broke down. All the way down here to 26, which would have been the next support level. would have been the next support level right here. At that $26 zone. So now we're above it. It got right back above it, which is good. You want to see that. That's showing you 26 is going to be potentially very strong support on that one. So definitely something to keep on watch there on Peloton. But I would definitely not want to see it under 26 area. So anything between 25.50 to 26, I would not want to see it under that. Because then at that point, I would think it's going to come down here to $25 to $23 really. So that's what I would be watching there. Umberto, what's up, man? Good morning, good morning. Man, it's crazy out here today. It's foggy, super, super foggy. It's not cold out here at all. At least I don't think. Let me double check. Haven't been outside. Nah, it's 68. But it's super foggy. Look at this. We even got a weather announcement here. What is it? National Weather Service. That's interesting. How come I can't see it? It says National Weather Service, special weather statement, inland Miami-Dade County. Must be because of the fog. It's crazy foggy. Like, scary movie foggy. 30 degrees. Good Lord. No way, man. We was 38 like a week and a half ago here. That's crazy. Sydney, good morning. Took a nice profit off yesterday on CFVI. Nice. Yep, DWAC went up, but it went back down a lot. I hope you took some profits off over that level we talked about. I hope you took profits off over that level we talked about. We talked about 91.30s breaking for that move up into those, 97, 98, 99, $100 area, and you got here past 97. So yeah, nice move yesterday. Sold off really hard. Right now it's held this next line we drew here for support, the support line. It's held that very nicely so far, but that is an ugly candle that it's put on the daily here, and not a very, very nice good sign right now. That candle right there with that size volume, that's looking like tough resistance over that level, which is what we expected. Nice. Good job. Congratulations. Dwayne, it's raining. Yeah, it hasn't rained here in a couple days. We've had some clouds and stuff, but no major rain. Just some crazy fog every morning this week. Well, every morning since last week, I think. Coffee's still way too hot. All right. So, yeah, nasty sell-off there on DWAC. But it is holding that key level there, so you got to keep it on watch. Malik, good morning, brother. Thanks for serving us the way you do. Oh, man, totally my pleasure. Glad to have you on here. Definitely love having you guys here talking stocks in the morning pre-market. I don't know that Joe Rogan is confirmed to be leaving Spotify for the other place that gave him the offer. I don't know that that's confirmed, so can't really. I mean, if he were to leave, I'd imagine we might see a little dip in Spotify, I'd imagine. But yeah, I don't think that's confirmed. I think right now it's just an offer made by another streaming service for $100 million for 4 years. I don't know what streaming service it was again. $100 million for 4 years, but I don't think he's accepted that yet. I don't know, I don't think that's confirmed. Okay, so start throwing up your tickers there, guys. What do you want me to go over here this morning? We'll start working on that, and then we'll jump into the news and our scanners and start looking for stocks to add to the watch list. In the meanwhile, remember the free chat Monday was yesterday, so right now you can get the 30 days access pass right here for free. First month's on us. After that, it's just $24.99. you're never gonna get a better price than that for a chat room. I'm pretty sure of. We're gonna keep that price here for a while now, but you know, it eventually will go up. Jose, good morning. Is it confirmed he is going to Rumble? Give me 1 second, guys. And back. So what is it going? Yeah, is it confirmed he's going to Rumble? Yeah, I remember that's the place that made the offer, but I don't know that it's confirmed. AMC, SENS, you got it. SBEV, we'll go over those. All right, so first, AMC. Jose threw that one up here first. Ooh, AMC is just losing steam, losing steam, losing steam. That's good stuff. Yeah, I mean, look, this is a lesson that I've done multiple times live in the Discord, and we can utilize it today a little bit as a lesson. When you get yourself a trampoline, right? And you have that thing outside. It's brand new. You open the box, you assemble it. It's good to go. The springs are strong. The material is fresh and strong. And it has that really nice strong bounce. And it works beautifully. And everything's awesome, right? But you leave it out there. You don't put the cover on it. It has no sort of protection from the elements. And every day, sun, rain, dew, snow, sun, rain, dew, snow, sun, rain, dew, snow. Do that 5 times fast. And what happens? Well, the springs begin to weaken with use. They begin to rust possibly with all these elements hitting it. The material that you bounce off of begins to weaken, right? With use, right? With no maintenance. It just begins to bounce off, weaken. So what starts to happen? Well, the bounces off of the material begin to weaken, right? Where before you would have that big bounce, now the bounce isn't that strong anymore. And then eventually what happens, we've seen the videos out there on YouTube and TikTok, you fall right through the thing. You fall right through the thing because it's so weak, right? There's no longer support on that trampoline, let alone any buoyancy to get you to bounce up higher. So when a stock sits at a support level too long, that is exactly what you normally tend to get. Look at this. Test of the support area. Strong bounce. Test of the support area. Strong bounce. Test of the support area. Little weak bounce. Now, we're just sitting at it. This, more often than not, leads into something like this. Bloop, right through the support area. Whoopsie. Because it's weak. It gets weaker and it gets weaker and it gets weaker. So that gets weaker and weaker and weaker with the time. And like the trampoline, eventually breaks to the downside. So I hope that little lesson there helps you guys out. That's what I think is going to happen here on AMC. And at that point, we'll probably get down here to 10 bucks. SENS, let's do that one. SENS has been on a tear. Look at this move. Look at that. 7 straight days up. It eventually needs some sort of pullback. The good thing that it has going for it is that the volume has been steadily increasing. That's impressive. We're up over a key level here at 340. You guys remember we talked about this level in the past. You're going to want to see that level. You're going to want to see that level hold support. So where's your next resistance level after that? You got some resistance right around here between 4 to 430s. So that 4 to 430 area is going to be a tough resistance. And maybe you'll see it establish a new trading channel here as it consolidates before its possible next leg on up. But it needs to hold those 340s. SBEV. SBEV. Light volume here in pre-market. I'm guessing it has some news. Didn't it have news yesterday? Let's see. So SBEV, 21 minutes ago, Splash Beverage Group signs distribution agreement with Anheuser-Busch distributor. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so that's the news on this one today. Reading a little bit here. Okay, so on this one, you have clear resistance here at $5. And we've talked about this one in the past. We talked about it, I think it was yesterday. $5 tends to be a tough resistance point. It's especially for these penny stocks, very tough for like a psychological point. Because everybody's like, oh, $1 stock, $2 stock, $3 stock, 4, not bad. Damn, 5, that's halfway to 10. You know, it starts to get a little expensive for some people. For most retail traders, especially those that focus on these penny stocks. So that tends to be a very tough psychological level for these. So it's going to need some strong volume. You can tell here $5, was a very nice level of support in the past. Today, guys, I'm going to have a video that's going to drop here on the channel. I think it's around between 2 to 2:30, if I'm not mistaken. I already have it programmed there, like set up, scheduled. And it's going to be on support and resistance and how to trade it. So be on the lookout for that. So you see here, previous level of support, turn resistance. And if we scroll back, look how important this level's been in the past. So that is an important level here at $5. I don't know that this press release is enough to get it up over that level. It's possible. Float on this one is 22.3 million. So it's small enough. Definitely want to keep on watch. I like that. Who was it that brought this one up? Jose, good stuff, man. We'll add that one to the watch list. So we'll add this one actually to the watch list. SBEV signs distribution agreement. Watching for a break and hold of the $5 area. Could have room towards $650s. Not bad. Towards 650 area. Monarchy, good morning. Good morning, Joe. Let's see you guys here. All right, so next one. Snap or Peloton? Why not both? Why not both? Let's go ahead and take a look at both of those really quickly here. So Snap. Snap had that good earnings. You have this gap here from the past. This is that level at 34.40s. I'd watch that level for support on pullbacks. You have obviously clear resistance at the 50-day moving average area. So I'd watch for this 34.40s, 34, to hold support here potentially on Snap. That's what I would watch for. And Peloton, yeah, we went over this one earlier. I'd watch for $28 to hold support. It's held support very well. You can see yesterday. This is one we had on the list yesterday for a $28 hold, and there it is. Nice move off that level. Broke it in pre-market today, got right back above it, which is impressive. So that's the level to watch in my opinion. Jackie, good morning. I don't own much Google at all. My daughter has a little bit of Google in her little M1 account. My 2-year-old, she has her own little investing account that I established for her. I plan to buy Google to add more Google on dips, but it's long-term investing. It's not a trade. So I'll buy before and I'll buy after the split. Tesla and Lucid, we'll look those up. Okay, so Tesla and Lucid, let's go ahead and bring those up real quick here. So Tesla, yesterday we said this, and it was crazy to me. It was basically to the penny. We've been saying it for a few days now. Tesla has 945 resistance, okay, and 886, 880-ish support. We've been saying this for days. Yesterday I saw somebody in chat go against the grain here and buy looking for 940s to break and hold, and that didn't work out. It's not supposed to work out right now. It's not. It's just not supposed to work out right now. That's why I've been like just beating the tables. 945 resistance, 880 support, right? So what does that mean? If you're going to be trading it based off of a larger time frame like the daily chart or the hourly chart, you know, depending on how you like to trade, you're going to look for that resistance to kick in for puts. And you're going to be looking for that other support to kick in for calls. This is exactly that support resistance line video that's going to come out today. That's why it's so important for you to watch that video. So yesterday, where did we find resistance? 945. That 945 area, look, right here on the daily chart. Boom. So you want to make sure that you're keeping eyes on that. If Tesla gets up over 945, I'm going to be looking for calls. If it gets up over and holds 945, gives me confirmation, I'll look for calls. It has failed to do that now. My God, how many days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. 7 days it's failed to do that. So there's no reason to look for calls on it unless it's down here and you're looking for these bounces, you know? You're looking for those bounces. So yeah, Tesla, 945 resistance, 880 support. And you said Lucid was the other one you want me to look at? Lucid, on the other hand, is looking a lot like that AMC chart we talked about. That lazy support. If Lucid cannot get off this $25 zone, I would expect a crack in it that could take it down here to 22. To that $22 zone. 2270s, 2280s, 2250s, that zone. Okay? Malik says, I'm long XELA and they are offering buyback of common stocks and blocks of 20 that convert to one big fancy share that will earn 6% per year and mature in 2029. Your thoughts on how this could affect price? I'm not even going to pretend that I know how or have any idea how that might affect the price. Typically speaking, when companies do that, it does tend to have a bullish move and you might see a pop in price. Now, as far as what one would do as a trader at that point, do you want to keep it and try to benefit, reap those benefits? Maybe. It all depends what you want to do with it. Was it a trade? Did you buy it at a price point expecting a move to X price point and you were going to sell at X price point? Well, if it did that, then you might want to consider selling it because that was the original plan. Do you want to change the plan now and become a long-term investor in that? That's up to you. Oh my God, it's an 86-cent stock. I don't like, I'm not going to hold on to a dollar stock. You know what I'm saying? As a long-term investor, not happening. I don't know any company that's worth that kind of risk. I'd rather, like I said the other day, for my speculative, like gamble type investments, you know, I have set amount of money in the investing accounts, not the trading accounts. And in those investing accounts, I set, you know, X amount for good companies, right? X amount for mid-tier, and a very small X amount for speculative plays. But my speculative plays aren't a dollar, you know, stock, for example. They're Palantir, they're SoFi, they're ChargePoint. They're these speculative companies that I think have an extremely good chance at a very bright future. And in the case of something like Palantir, it's gotten destroyed, it's gotten beat up, but freaking company doesn't even have debt. You know? So yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not gonna, you know, the one thing you're gonna always get in this channel is if I don't know the answer, I'm gonna tell you, hey, I don't know the answer. Maybe on the side we can look up the answer together, you know, at a later time. But I'm never gonna BS anybody. But yeah, like typically speaking, when you have that kind of news, you do get a bullish move, and chances are, I don't know when that news came out, Malik. I have no idea, but chances are, I'm suspecting right now that if that news didn't come out here, it definitely came out here. I don't know. I'm just suspecting it based off of experience. That kind of news, the chart and the price point, it kind of tells me that if that news didn't come out on this day to the public, then it came out in here somewhere. So maybe you can tell me. Lee, that's right. Hit the like button, guys. Thank you very much, Lee. Appreciate the love. We got 32 people watching the stream, guys. We got 14 likes. Come on, you can do better than that. Help me out here and hit that like button. It's not about vanity. It's about the the YouTube Google algorithm. They like for you to have likes on the videos. If you don't have likes, then in the algo's mind, it's like, people don't really care. So when that happens, you know what they don't do is they don't push the video out in the suggestion feed on the homepage of YouTube. So if you appreciate what we do here every morning, do me a quick solid, hit that like button. IMNM. This has no volume. Didn't we do this one recently? This has no volume. Look at this. That's a 3-minute chart. No volume. The 4-hour chart obviously is going to show some volume. Wow, this thing's gotten beaten down tremendously. Looking like we're at a resistance level. Yep. So see previous support. Look at that. Current resistance. Those 940s are current resistance on this name, and previously it was a tremendous level of support. Look at that. So now you're looking at bottom support clearly being 7, mid-tier support around 8. And then you have clear 940 resistance, so you might be establishing a little trading channel here. Good morning, Keshra. XERS, let's go ahead and dive into that one. Okay, so another very low volume stock. This is like a barcode stock. A little bit more volume than the previous name, but very, very low volume. You have clear 190 support. Potential 230s resistance from this gap entry point back here. Resistance there. And now you have obviously clear resistance there. But you do have that 50-day and the 100-day moving average here. So maybe it'll catch support there and break up into that level. This is a very choppy area, very choppy stock right now. I wouldn't expect this thing to trade cleaner until over $3. JD. JD.com. It's in the chop zone, of course. Look at that channel. And you're in the middle of the channel. Literally. You're literally in the middle of the channel. Maybe a slight hair under the middle. You know? You have clear support down here at 61s. Clear as day resistance at 92. Huge, huge trading channel. And then more than that, now you have the 50-day, the 200-day, and the 100-day all converging here between 73 to 75, 76, $77. And that level there could hold resistance. You might have a little temporary support here at 71. Right there. PFE. Oh, Pfizer. Pfizer has clear potential support right here, right around 52-ish. Right now we're underneath it. Oh, that's a nasty pre-market sell-off here. That reads of some issue. That reads of some issue. Is there some sort of news that came out on Pfizer today? I don't see anything really right away here, but that's not, you know, that's, look at how the stock normally trades, you know? And that's during the day. And then all of a sudden you get that. That's not normal. That's not normal. Yeah, that's not normal. So you'd want to see it hold 52 or at a minimum this 100-day moving average where it has found support at all these previous dips. You so far have clear as day 50-day moving average resistance. Look at that. Clear as day 50-day moving average resistance. Monarchy says, Jesse, my friend, all I want to know is when you're taking us fishing. No fishing for me until probably May, my man. That's when the Keys house, the tenants leave and I'll roll back in. EYS, barcode stock. No volume on this name, guys. I'd stay away from this. I know it's having a little gap up here, but yeah. 50-day moving average resistance potentially right there. You're seeing it clear as day in pre-market. And you might have a little 150 support potentially, but unless this thing starts to get some big volume, it's not something I would pay attention to. And you definitely want to see it break over that 50-day. Latest piece of news on this was 16 hours ago. Second Sight Medical Products and Nano Precision Medical announced merger agreement to create leading therapeutic implant company. So that's what this is about. Okay. Malik says, thanks for the straight answer, Jesse. Announcement on XCLA buyback was on January 26th. Let's go take a look, see if my suspicions were right. XCLA on January 26th. So there you go. It was here. That was the day that they announced that buyback. Notice how people sold into the news. Almost feels like it was leaked beforehand. And then people sold into the news. And then, you know, new people were like, oh, cool. You know, I'll buy it here on this dip. So we were kind of right. We were kind of right in that, you know, in that suspect there. Good morning, Ayoko. Ayo, I'm sorry, man. I tried. Good morning. Thank you very much for tuning in. PFE. Oh, that was earnings? Okay, gotcha. Thanks. Paul says, sick and tired of Microsoft forcing to do updates that are full of app I don't want running and no way to turn them off. Go on YouTube and type that. And I bet you anything, you'll find the answer to maybe kind of like pausing those or setting them to a side. Very, very likely. Very, very likely. I know the feeling. All right, guys. So what time is it? It's 8:39. So I'll take maybe one or two more of those tickers you might want me to look at, and then we're gonna have to jump into building our watch list. In the meanwhile, guys, do me a quick solid. We got 37 people on the stream. We got 27 likes. So 10 more likes. Help me out there. Help me out there. There we go. 28. Keep them coming. Baldy, you know where I can practice options on a trading site? You need a simulator. Just get the Thinkorswim simulator. Just go to TD Ameritrade. You know, I have an old TD Ameritrade account, like, and the only reason it exists is I never even opened it. It's because I used to have an old account at Scottrade. Yes, showing my age here at that point. And Scottrade got bought out by TD, and then that's why I have an account there. But I don't really use it. But let me see here, TD. So if you go here to TD Ameritrade, you should be able to open an account, and then you can have a simulator that they have, and then you just gotta they have it on a 15-minute delay, as far as I understand, and you have to request them to put it on real time, and then you can practice trading options in there. And then, if you really want to learn real good, right? What you'll want to do is join DTC Pro so you can go through the options course and all the other courses. Here's the link for you. Adrian, what's up? No, I have not checked on Disney. Still in that channel we drew. 145 resistance, 137 support zone so far. I wouldn't mind Disney going a little bit lower so I can scoop up some more. I bought some, like I added in here. Wouldn't mind adding some more. I don't care if it goes lower. Yep, that's right. Thinkorswim. You can practice on there. So you can always practice on there. All right. All right, guys. So let's start looking into these scans here. Let's take a look at the trade idea scanners, VLDR, UCL, SBEV. Those are some of the leaders there. And if you're interested in trade ideas, they are offering a 2-week test drive starting on the 14th. And here's how you can sign up for that if you like. Thought I heard my kid crying. Okay, so let's take a look at VLDR. Big gap up, guys. That's a big gap up on this one. There must be news on that. Let's go take a look at it real quick. VLDR, 12 hours ago. Okay, so Amazon Impact for potential stake in Sensor Maker, which is VLDR. They're a sensor maker. So on this one, I think you'd want to watch for that 50-day moving average to hold support. Yeah, look at that. See how that 50-day moving average area lines up with this daily support zone? That's actually not a bad level to watch. So we can put this one on the watch list. VLDR, Amazon Impact for potential stake in Sensor Maker. Watching for the 460s area, 50-day MA to hold support. Could have room to the 100-day MA, and that 100-day is right around 530s. Okay, so we got that one down. What was the other one? UCL. I don't like how it's selling off. Both of these are selling off a little bit here. VLDR isn't selling off too much. It's kind of sideways. But UCL is definitely selling off here. You can see it. SBEV. Man, SBEV, this $5 zone we talked about, is definitely the level to watch on that one. We already have it on the watch list. It's going to need volume. The volume sucks right now on it. All right. I hear you, Baldy. So company's board authorizes up to $30 million share repurchase, POWW. No, not much volume at all here in pre-market on this one, guys. But yeah, you can definitely keep that on watch. You'd want to see it break and hold this level at least in 470s. You can see here previous support zone, resistance. You'd want to see it break and hold that level. Look at this previous support back here. Okay, so VLDR we already have. SOPA, guys, remember when this one made those huge moves? SOPA hitting the scans here. Look at that, how it just went down, down, down. All the way down here back to these lows. Bounced off of that now. Must be news related. So let's take a quick look here and see if there's some news on this one. Before we move on to stuff like Tesla, Nvidia, SPY, let's finish up with these scans. No news. I don't see any news on here. But if you have news on SOPA, throw it up in chat there. Put the link as well. But yeah, no news that I see. It's selling off anyway, so it's not something I'm going to put on the watch list. All right. So Peloton on Tuesday slashed its financial outlook for the full year. Whoops. For the full year after the company announced CEO John Foley will be stepping down as part of a broader restructuring of the business. We are taking steps to best position Peloton for sustainable growth while also establishing a clear path to consistent profitability, Foley said. Peloton slashed its financial outlook for the full year. Boom, boom, boom. It now sees fiscal 2022 revenue within range of $3.7 billion to $3.8 billion, down from its prior $4.4 billion to $4.8 billion. So they basically dropped it by $1 billion. The company said it's expected to end the year with about 3 million connected fitness subscribers versus previous estimates of 3.35 million to 3.45 million. All right, so more drama hitting Peloton there. CFVI, Cindy. At this point, you'd want to see it hold 1550s. 15 to 1550s would be the support zone on that name. For watch list, let me see. It did have news 19 hours ago, and I do like that it's clean above that level. It needs to really hold. So CFVI, watching for the $15 area to hold support, could have room to the $18 area, but needs a lot of volume. Okay, so let's hop on over to the SPY here. Guys, look at the SPY's sell-off yesterday in the afternoon. What does it remind you of? Does it not remind you of the sell-off that happened on Friday? Look at Friday. Watch. Look at that. This is Friday. This is Monday. Will we get another sell-off today? Well, we're going to have to watch and see. Friday, it was a big move, and then it just gave it all up. And then yesterday, it was really choppy in the morning. Super choppy. And then it gave it up, still choppy. And then it regained it, still choppy. A regain of is very choppy. And then it, boom. Nice clean move to the downside at the end of the day. Keep eyes on that today. See what happens. I expect the SPY to be choppy still, unless it breaks underneath that 200-day moving average. So that'll be the only thing I'll be interested in on the SPY. So SPY, watching for the 200-day MA to hold support for a bounce on pullbacks, or watching for a break under it for a flush back down towards the 427 area, 428. Ah, my eyes are so dry. Staring at these screens all day, man. All right, so we got that for the SPY. Oh, wow, guys. Nice. Thank you very much. Appreciate the likes. We got 41 people watching. Thank you all for tuning in, and 40 likes. You guys are awesome. So the 200-day, you could see it was resistance here. We traded those, and then we broke up above it. We've held it. Will we hold it again? Remember, next week on the 16th, we have the Fed minutes coming out, and I think that's when we're really going to get direction in one way or another for the SPY. Right now, I think it might just remain choppy, but we got to watch that 200-day moving average, because if we break under it, then I think, you know, people kind of like get a little weak, a little paper hands, and stop losses start to get hit. So we got to see. The key there would be a break under the 200-day with a bounce back into it, show resistance for further downside. All right, so that would be what I would be watching for on that one. SBS, SBEV, VLDR, CFVI, SPY so far on watch. We'll definitely throw Tesla up there as well. So we'll definitely throw Tesla up there as well. Hold on, guys. Journal sent me a message here. Going through that right now. Okay, cool. All right, so we got SBV, boom, boom, boom. Tesla now, next one. Tesla, it's the same thing. We're watching for the 880s to hold support, resistance at 945. Nothing changes on that one either. So Tesla, again, watching for the same as yesterday. 880s support, 945 resistance. CFEI we did. SPY. Oh, Lee. There's no such thing. The SPY is a collection. Okay, so SPY tracks the S&P 500. The S&P 500 has companies in it. The thing with it is that it's primarily very heavy tech right now. That's why you're seeing it suffer so much. So you have Apple, Microsoft, Amazon. You have stuff like that in that one. Okay. The King, man, I've thought about it. I've actually thought about that. You know, I use glasses sometimes. Like, I can see everything perfectly. I don't really need it to read or anything. But sometimes I use glasses. But even this doesn't help much. No, like prescription glasses. I don't need them for anything, really, other than sometimes when I'm playing a little Apex Legends, or if I get tired, you know, and I want to just put them on. But I don't really need them. Like, I read everything perfectly. I don't get headaches from my vision or anything like that. But these 43-inch screens, I think all day just dry out my eyes. So yeah, I'm going to try those. I've thought about them. I thought it was a gimmick, those blue glasses that you're talking about. I thought they were gimmicks, but maybe it'll work. Cindy, no, DWAC doesn't make the watch list for me right now, but it's something that it's like the back burner. It's basically on the back burner watch list. I do keep eyes on it. Yesterday in the chat, we watched it and we talked about it, and we went over potential setups on it in real time in the live stream, in the Discord, you know, at the Day Trader chat room. But I mean, there's really nothing right now other than 77 hold. You know, this is a big drop. This is a really big drop. All right, so the King, that's awesome. I'm gonna take your word for it. I'm probably gonna pick up a pair and try to use them during the day. Thank you, man. Appreciate the confirmation on that. Okay, so NVIDIA. NVIDIA 240 is what you're looking for support on NVIDIA still. Same lines, you know, they all are still active here. So NVIDIA watching for 240 area to hold support on pullbacks. Could have room towards 250 zone. Pavlik, okay, thanks. Thanks, I appreciate that. Yeah, I got to do something for sure. Okay, so we have SBV, VLDR, CFVI, SPY, Tesla, NVIDIA on watch. I think that's pretty good for now, to be honest. Can't think of anything else I'd want to add to the watch list for the day. If anybody here doesn't receive the watch list in your inbox and you want it, just let me know in chat right now that you want to receive the watch list, and I'll give you the sign up link so that you'll be in the newsletter that gets the weekly and the daily watch list. All right, so just drop that there. And then we got 5 minutes left here. So if you have any last minute tickers you want me to look at for you, then by all means drop them in chat. Also remember, guys, you can get the first month free. You can come on over to the chat with the live lessons, live recaps, all that good stuff. And that way you can get your first 30 days for free. Since yesterday was free chat Monday, there's no free chat today, but your first month is free. And also in 2 or 3 weeks, depending, I'm not sure yet, we're putting all the content together. We're going to do a live crash course for day trading in the Discord. All right, it's going to be live. It's going to be after the trading is done in the morning. It will be recorded and put up in the members dashboard as well for DTC Pro members. But we are going to do it live for everyone that's a part of the DTC Lite or DTC Pro. So definitely you want to take advantage of that. If you're in there for the 30 days for free, you're going to be able to participate in it. And it'll be a 5-day crash course. PayPal, let's take a quick look at that one. PayPal still going lower. So PayPal still going lower at 121. Yeah, I mean, it could still go lower. Honestly, it could just still keep going lower until it decides to bounce, maybe down here in the 1-teens. I thought this 123 area would hold. You know, it might still hold. Got to give it a fair chance. If not, then you have room to fall to this next little double top here, down here in the 1-teens, 115-ish. VLDR. Oh yeah, that one's on the watch list. We just did that one. Yeah, it's on the watch list. Has Amazon news? I think, yeah. You can watch. I say these 460s, 50-day moving average, daily level as well. I say that's the level to watch, in my opinion, on that one. PLTR. I'm a long-term investor in PLTR. Always have been. All those circles are buys. I've been buying in here too. Want to buy a little bit more, but I'm waiting because I think we will lower. So for right now, I mean, Palantir as a trade, there's really nothing here right now. It's very, very tight ranged. You could watch maybe that little channel there between 1220s to 1430s. You got about a 2-point range there. That's decent for swing trades. Maybe you have a little trading channel there. All right, guys. So we have a couple minutes left. I'm just laughing at something somebody posted in the Discord. Okay, so yeah, I think that's about it. You have puts on pins. Yeah, you're probably in decent shape on that for now. We are pulling back in. Might have that 24 support zone kick in. So guys, that's about it for today. At 9, I'll put the final touches on the watch list. Okay, if you want the watch list sent to you, you can sign up for it here, and we'll send it to your inbox. I'll put the final touches on the watch list, get that sent out. Then I'll hop on over to the Discord live stream. I'll be there all day. The way we work there is basically all day from 9:20ish that I'm on the mic. I'm on the mic all morning long until 12 o'clock. We do around 11:30. We do live lessons and live recaps. Then lunch. Then at 2 p.m. I get back on the mic. We do some afternoon scans. So that's what I'll be doing the rest of the day. In the meanwhile, what I'll do is, like I said, I'll put the final touches in the wash list. We'll get it sent out. I'll get ready to hop on in the Discord, and I'll do that around 9:20. And then around 2:30 today, you'll see a new video pop up on my channel about resistance lines. Okay, let me see if I can get you the link to that. So, oh no, you're not going to be able to see it because it's not live yet. So yeah, that'll come up later today, 2:30ish or so, 2 o'clock. But you know, if you hit the notification bell here on the channel, if you hit that notification bell wherever it's at somewhere, it'll alert you when the video drops so you can watch it on time. Okay, guys, good luck today. Stay disciplined out there, and remember, don't hold any bags. Have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow